Okay, well, let me read the rules first. But so this is a recycled dark chess, and you can capture your own piece, and it be in your reserve. So like, and then when it's in your reserve, like Crazy House, you can put it down. But it's only if you capture your own piece. All right.
Hey, I'll read the rules again. I'm gonna try to play better. And I'll still
So if you can capture your own piece, and then that piece goes into your reserve, like Crazy House.
Capture your own piece, and it goes into your own reserve. Okay.
And then for a move like Crazy House, you can drop it down. Whatever.
Okay. So it's just the opposite. You can just capture your own piece. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know, man. And it's probably already booked. It's just I don't have any dignity, man. It's just I want to keep pressing forward, and I probably shouldn't. It probably would be a better move. And she was actually really excited, I think, when I called her because we had that bad date, and 1 week and 2 days later, I hadn't said anything to her, and then when I say something to her, she was pretty excited to talk to me. So it's like she's already showing me her psychology. Her psychology is the game, where she likes to play the game. Like, that's the sign of I like to play a game. It's the sign of, oh, you haven't talked to me for a while. Now I'm interested because I want to see what you're going to say. And like, that's the kind of girls I've lived with before. I've been with these kind of women before. They don't really want to date. They're not really available. They just want to see how you're going to act. Because it's a fucking game. It's a fun for them. It's like a carnival show. It's like, see how the guy's going to do. Like, what's he going to try? How is he going to try to make me like him when the mere fact of him trying so pathetically is what makes me not want to like him, but is what I enjoy as entertainment? Like, I know this because I felt this before. And it usually comes from those kind of type of women, like those quiet women who don't really say much. They love to listen, but probably when they're with their friends, they're probably the most loud, obnoxious asshole in the world, and probably really talkative. But when they're with the guy, they just want to kind of stay quiet and just see how he acts and just watch him play his game and watch him blubber around like a fucking idiot. It's just, I've seen this story before. It's like, I know this story. I know this story. I've seen it before. Literally played this game with a girl named Dana for 2 fucking years. It's just, But I can't resist, it's like, well, because I'm always thinking, well, maybe I just need to be more honest, it's like, maybe I just need to keep trying. You always think that it's like, oh, well, I'll just keep trying, and then that'll somehow show that, like, I really care. But dude, she already knows that I like her. Like, it's no mystery to her. It's not like I'm, like, showing her, oh, he really does care. And the fact that I already know that my own best friends tried to date her for 3 fucking years, and literally, he said 3 times he went up to her and he said, please God, will you date me? Like, what is wrong with you? You're my best friend. Let's please date. I'll do anything for you. And she still wouldn't date him. Like, this is one of these women who does this. It's like, I know she does this because she has literally done this, So it's like, I know the truth. It's just, I don't want to accept the truth. And it's like, then it's the question is, do I always go for women that I can't get, that I really can't have? It's like, is that the real question? I don't know, man. Dude, but she did fuck with me, man. She did fuck with me because she was asking me. She just got like really weird. She's like, so how long are you going to be in Pittsburgh? She's like, are you going to be here for a year? She's like, oh, so how long does your program last? Like, just like, why do you care? Like, and she's, it's just like, why is that such a big deal to you? Like, she's asking these questions, like, she wants to know, like, my availability for the next year when we've only been on 1 date. So it's like, it seems like she, I don't know. It seems like kind of a leading question here. I mean, maybe I'm looking into it, but, like, I don't know, man. It's like, why do you care? I mean, you must be thinking pretty fucking far ahead. I don't know. It's just, yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just that I'm not sexual. That's probably the problem. Like, but then it's like, dude, it's scary to be fucking sexual with women this time of day. But it's not really, right? Because my roommate fucks people all the time. Literally fucks them all day. And, like, they love that shit, And, like, all women are different. I get that. I know. I get it. Some women want to fuck, some women don't. I'm not saying all women are the same. I'm just saying, dude, clearly I have no idea how to be a sexual being. I don't know how to do it properly. I don't know how to be that way. And it's really sad, you know, and it's probably like, you know, have you ever seen that movie 500 Days of Summer?
No.
And that movie is so depressing. You should check it out, dude. It's like exactly what I'm talking about. It's basically like there's this one girl that he tries to date for, it's played by Zoe Deschanel, and he tries to date her for the entire movie, and they're best friends, and he gets completely friend zoned the entire time. And
God damn
it. He begs her to like date him, and he gets really depressed for an entire year. So it's 500 days, or I guess that's almost a year and a half. And then on the 500th day, she she hangs out with him all the time, but they never do anything. And then right after that, right after they hang out, she like meets this guy, and in one day, like they have sex, and they're like gonna get married. It's like, and like it's like one of those really depressing things, and that's how I feel with Mackenzie. It's like it's probably just that like I just don't know how to be sexual, and I don't know how to like be attractive, and like the only reason I even got on a date with her is because she saw how good my art was. But that's how everyone is with me with women. It's like they think they're like, oh, this guy's really smart. Like he's really interesting. He's getting a PhD. His art's really good. I know I'm smart. Like I know a lot of shit. Like I know I have a lot of things on my pedigree. But then when they hang out with me, it's just like, oh god, this guy's just like a fucking boring person who just overthinks everything and thinks about art all day and just. But no one really wants someone who thinks about art all day. They really don't. They really don't want people who actually are intellectual. Usually, I mean, of course, there's always someone who does. Of course. But as a general rule, they really don't. No one really does. You want someone who's funny, who's relaxed, who's not fucking worried all the time, who doesn't really care about him. And, you know, if they did care, you know, it wouldn't matter if they didn't care, you know, one of these people. But that's not who I am, dude. It's just like, I'm someone who's worried a lot, and I'm always thinking about some intellectual thing. Like, just, that's not who I am, man. It's not really that attractive. It seems like most women aren't attracted to that. So it's like, okay, great. I don't know, man. Wow.
Nice. You want to do one more?
Yeah, sure. So how do you think I can make her feel like I have power again? What do you think I should do?
I mean, just don't play the game. It doesn't. It's not worth it.
So your advice is to just keep being genuine?
Yeah, I would say so. That's pretty good advice. I tried to castle the last game, and it gave me two symbols that look exactly the same. For one of them being castle and one of them being capture the rook. That was really fun.
You played one game where you castled what?
The last game we played, I tried to castle. The king was right next to the rook, and it gave me two exact symbols. For one of them being castle and one of them being capture the rook. And I just had to pick. I just had to pick one of them because they looked exactly the same.
Oh, I see. That's weird. So you should report that as a bug.
Yeah, maybe.
I highly doubt they'll care. I don't know, man. So, you know, it is really helpful that you allow me to just talk and stuff. I mean, it's pretty helpful, man. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I do love what you said. Like, it is encouraging to know that you also think it's really difficult to get married. That's very encouraging, dude, because I'm glad that you think that too, because it seems like a fucking gulf of eternity. It doesn't even seem real to me. It doesn't seem like it's possible. You know, really, if I can't even date someone, if I can't even kiss a girl, how the hell do I marry someone if I can't kiss them, you know? You know, I guess at least I can say that I do want to date someone. It's pretty obvious, right? At least I can stop saying like, oh, I probably don't want to really date you, and I'm happy to be alone, dude. I do want to date someone. At least I have that down. You know, and that's a start. That's a start at least, I guess. Yeah, dude. So I just did the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck is this? Have you talked to any women recently, or probably not?
I mean, I don't assume their gender, right?
Have you talked to any what?
I said I don't assume their gender.
Oh, well, I mean, they might tell you. They might self-describe themselves as a shit.
Yeah, true. True.
So, I mean, have you talked to anyone that you knew?
God damn it!
Anyone?
No, not really. No, I've been struggling to do anything pretty much outside of work.
So you gave up on that girl that was the one that didn't like smoking or whatever?
Like a more conservative girl, I guess. But.
Yeah, the more conservative girl. You stopped talking to her. So you do still send her little texts and stuff?
No, it's alright.
So she's just on your mind?
No, it's alright.
No, what are you saying? I don't get it.
No, but I mean,
Yeah. Well. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know anymore. I've thought everything, man. I've really, oh man, thought about it all, but it doesn't work. So. Well, I should just say that if she bails on me again, I'm going to stop talking to her. That's what I always think, right? It's like, right? Because if she bails this time, it's so obvious, right? It's like, then I can say that she was lying to me, you know, like that when she said today that she like, I hope we can reschedule. Like, if she doesn't reschedule, then I know that I am being, this is a joke. Like, I know that. You know? But she's one of those nice people. I hate fucking nice people who don't say what the fuck they mean. You know what I mean? Like, those people like, let's reschedule. You know, like, she is one of those people. Like, because I know this is true. Because her roommate told me that she would always bail on him. She said this to me. He said this. He said, yeah, she's really flaky, just to let you know. That's great. You know, at first she was never flaky on me. Like the first 3 times we hung out, she actually kept her commitment. I was like, huh, maybe she likes me. Like, since her track record is being a fucking flake. And then it's like, great, I get flaked on. Awesome. Excellent, dude. Now it's like, now I'm to that position. In the same position as this other guy.